Hi friends, I welcome you all to today's discussion. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss some of the important MCQs pertaining to finance related current affairs for the upcoming RBI Grade B examination. And the topic which we are going to discuss today in the form of MCQs is going to be reporting of large exposures to Central Repository of Information on Large Credits, that is CRILC, in respect of urban cooperative banks. So RBI has come up with a notification on this aspect, and we are going to discuss this notification in the form of MCQs in this particular video. So friends, this is the notification that we are going to decode today, and this one was issued on 16th January 2020 and is being addressed to all the primary urban cooperative banks and is in respect of reporting of large exposures to Central Repository of Information on Large Credits. So friends, now let's start discussion on some of the important MCQs which can be framed out of this particular topic. So starting with the first question, with a view to building a database of large credits of UCBs, RBI circular dated December 27, 2019 on reporting of large exposures to Central Repository of Information on large credits sought to bring UCBs with assets of dash under the CRILC reporting framework. Options are rupees 100 crores and above, rupees 200 crores and above, rupees 500 crores and above, rupees 1000 crores and above, or none of the above. So friends, this notification, it draws a reference to the RBI circular dated December 27, 2019. Now this circular, it was on reporting of large exposures to Central Repository of Information on Large Credits, that is CRILC, in respect of UCBs. Now in this circular, it was said that with a view to building a database of large credits of UCBs. So we are going to set up a database, a data bank of all the large credits of these UCBs. It has been decided to bring the UCBs with assets of rupees 500 crores and above under the CRILC reporting framework. So this is what the circular it sought to provide with regard to the reporting of large credits of the UCBs. So friends, based on our discussion on the previous slide, now we can easily answer this question that the notification which was issued in December 2019, it sought to bring UCBs with assets of rupees 500 crores and above under the CRILC reporting framework. So answer is going to be option number C. Next question. As per RBI's recent notification, primary urban cooperative banks having total assets of rupees 500 crore and above as on 31st March of the previous financial year shall report credit information on all borrowers having aggregate exposures of dash with them to Central Repository of Information on Large Credits. Options are 1 crore and above, 5 crore and above, 10 crore and above, 50 crore and above, or none of the above. Now this particular notification, it provides the operational base to that particular circular which was issued earlier. Now this notification says that primary urban cooperative banks, UCBs, which have total assets of rupees 500 crore and above. So we are only talking about large urban cooperative banks, not the small ones, who have the total assets of 500 crores and above as on 31st March of the previous financial year. So we are going to take into account the assets as at the end of the previous financial year. They are required to report credit information. They are required to report the credit information, including classification of an account as a special mention account. So this is again a category of distressed accounts. So they have to report the credit information on all the borrowers having aggregate exposure of rupees 500 crore and above with them to Central Repository of Information on Large Credits maintained by the Reserve Bank. Now the aggregate exposure shall include all fund-based and non-fund-based exposure, including investment exposure on the borrower. So it has been specified that for the bigger cooperative banks, urban cooperative banks who have given loans to, or they have extended any other non-fund based support, they have given any guarantee or any other similar thing, and the exposure is 5 crore and above, they have to report that particular borrower to the CRILC maintained by RBI. So this has been specified in this particular notification. So the two figures that are going to be important here, one is 500 crore and above, and the other one is 5 crore and above. So this is what we have to remember in this particular notification. So friends, based on our discussion on the previous slide, we can easily answer that the urban cooperative banks with assets of 500 crore and above are required to report to CRILC with regard to all the borrowers having aggregate exposure of 5 crore and above. So the answer is option number B. Next question. Central repository of information on large credits is being maintained by. Options are Finance Ministry, Reserve Bank of India, Securities and Exchange Board of India, Commerce Ministry, or none of the above. So this one is a straightforward question. So friends, as we've already discussed in the explanation part of the previous question, we know that the Central Repository of Information on Large Credits is being maintained by Reserve Bank of India. So answer is option number B. Next question. Reserve Bank has created a central repository of information on large credits of scheduled commercial banks, all India financial institutions, and certain non-banking financial companies too. Options are strengthen offsite supervision, recognize financial distress early, collect, store and publish data on all borrowers' credit exposures, all of the above or none of the above. Now let's also learn more about this CRILC. So Reserve Bank has created a central repository of information on large credits of scheduled commercial banks, all India financial institutions, and certain non-banking financial companies with multiple objectives, which among others include strengthening off-site supervision and early recognition of the financial distress. So Reserve Bank has set up this particular repository, and this repository will have all the data with regard to the borrower's credit exposure. The data is going to be submitted by the scheduled commercial banks, all India financial institutions, and certain NBFCs. And the objective of setting this particular repository is to ensure that RBI gets regular data with regard to all the large credit exposures, all the large borrowers, so that it can undertake supervision of the banks and the financial institutions, and also point number 2, it can recognize financial distress on an early stage. So if an exposure to an account is very high, so RBI can make sure that bank is having proper provisions, bank is taking adequate measures with regard to that particular borrower, because RBI is going to have data with regard to that particular borrower. So RBI has set up this CRILC to collect, store and publish data on all borrowers' credit exposures. Banks, financial institutions, they are expected to report the findings to this repository, and the banks will have to provide credit information to this repository about their borrowers with an aggregate fund or non-fund based exposure of and over rupees 5 crore. So friends, based on our discussion on the previous slide, we can easily answer that CRILC in respect of financial institutions have been set up by RBI to strengthen offsite supervision, to recognize financial distress early, and to collect, store and publish data on all the borrowers' credit exposures. So clearly the answer to this question is going to be option number D, all of the above. Next question. As per RBI's recent notification, primary urban cooperative banks having total assets of rupees 500 crore and above shall report credit information with regard to exposures of 5 crore and above to CRILC. To start with, reporting frequency has been set to. Options are monthly, quarterly, half yearly, weekly, or none of the above. Now with regard to the reporting frequency, it has been specified that the reporting frequency of the CRILC UCB's return is quarterly to start with. Now we have understood that large urban cooperative banks, they have to report their large exposures to CRILC. Now this reporting has to be done on regular basis. It has been specified that to begin with, the reporting is to be done on quarterly basis. The banks need to submit the data on large exposures within 30 days from the end of the quarter through XBRL reporting format platform of the RBI. It also says that banks may put in place appropriate systems to be in readiness to submit the return on a more frequent periodicity. So banks have to try that they submit these returns on a more frequent basis. Further, banks are advised to take utmost care about the data accuracy and integrity while submitting the data on large credits to the Reserve Bank of India, failing which penal action would be undertaken. So the data that has to be submitted, it has to be accurate, it has to be correct and not incorrect. So friends, as discussed on the previous slide, we can easily answer this one that initially the reporting frequency with regard to the reporting by UCBs in respect of borrowers with exposure of 5 CR and above has been kept at quarterly basis. So clearly the answer is going to be option number B. So here we end this session. Thank you friends for watching this video and stay tuned for more updates.